All right, you guys. This is Gad with Yam and my man Richard Carrington. What's going on, man?
Hey, man.
And we back. Yep, we back at it. And before I get started, I want you guys to make sure you guys like and subscribe and share my video or our video.
Yes, please.
Because once again, we're doing big things and just taking it day by day.
Day by day.
Now, as you can see, I got my commander stuff on. I got my commanders, and that's my team. But I got some sad news for you guys. One of the rookies, Sunday past, got carjacked and got shot. And that's downtown D.C. But they said he's doing fine. He sustained non-threatening injuries.
Okay.
So what happened was, I guess he was driving. He had like a Dodge Charger, nice car.
Okay.
And just some teenager man came out of nowhere and tried to take his car.
Wow.
So what he did, he wrestled the gun away from one of the teenagers.
Okay.
And the other teenager shot him like twice.
Wow.
So he's in the hospital now, in D.C. hospital somewhere, and they say he's in good spirits.
Yeah.
Good spirits, man. But it's a shame where you got people that, the guy's not even from D.C. He's from Alabama. He was the first round, he was a draft pick of ours, second or third round draft pick, and he was going to start.
Yeah.
You know, he had worked his way up to his starting position, and this happened, man.
Wow.
And it's crazy because, once again, man, you just was talking about Sean Taylor.
Yes.
But Sean Taylor, you know, he didn't survive.
Right.
He got killed. And that was, what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
You know, and then just come back again, this right here. And it's crazy. It's crazy.
And you just got to figure out why would, first of all, I'm pretty sure they probably thought he had a lot of money.
Right.
But usually, you protect the athletes,
Yeah.
Especially you're from that area. You don't try to hurt them and take advantage of them. But with, so much stuff going on, this gun stuff.
Yes.
Still, because why do these teenagers have guns?
Once again.
Where'd they get them from?
Once again.
And a guy that's part of your home team, why would you want to do that to him?
Yeah. And once again, it's another thing is though it's black on black crime.
Yeah.
Teenagers. And they probably didn't even know who he was.
Right, they probably didn't.
Yeah, because, unless you're in a football like that,
right.
And he's a rookie, so, I really probably wouldn't know who his face was unless he had something that symbolized, commanders.
Right. They just saw the nice car.
Probably.
And they said they wanted to take it. They figured he had some money on him.
Right.
And they were going to rob him and take his car.
Yeah, and not only that, this was in a place, I don't know if you know where, it's called H Street. And H Street, they got a lot of different restaurants down there now. They did a lot better with it now since I was growing up down there.
Okay.
So they got a lot of, it's like a big restaurant.
So it's
kind of like exactly, gentrified.
Okay.
And it's kind of like, it's like a metropolitan city now.
Okay.
Down there. Everybody moving and shaking down there.
Okay. So there's people from, wealthy people be around there and stuff.
Yes.
So they was out there trying to get a lick.
Exactly.
They was out there trying to, because is that near Ben's Chili Bowl?
Exactly, it's right there.
Okay.
Now that whole Ben's Chili Bowl is right on H Street. H Street runs from a long way.
Yes.
So Ben's Chili Bowl is there too. You guys a famous chili bowl,
right?
A famous restaurant there. And if you guys go to DC, stop at Ben's Chili Bowl.
Yes.
You can get the chili dog. They got chili and everything like that.
Yeah,
and it's really good, really good. Yep.
Obama used to kill that spot.
Oh, he did. He did. Every time Obama would get out when he was president. He would come there and get him a sandwich or some chili or whatever.
Yeah, so it's a famous. So that whole strip is kind of it's up to date now. So
yes. Because when I was coming up, it wasn't like it was
rough
then.
Yeah.
Now they got they got a restaurant you can sit outside. They got the cabanas up and everything like that.
Yeah.
And it was nowhere near like that when I grew up.
Right.
I'm just letting you know.
So he just ran up on the wrong people at the wrong time.
Probably. And who's to say? I'm quite sure he didn't know. He probably just trying to have a little fun, just trying to check out the city.
New to the area.
Yeah, new to the area. Right. And I'm like, come on, man. But once again, we got gun trouble.
Yeah.
Where did they get the guns from to be carrying guns to hijack somebody?
Yeah.
It's sad.
That is sad.
Man. And they talked to one of it was one of the patrons that it was a guy that owned a store there, and he was saying, it's been a while since that had happened, but they have heard of things going on down in D.C. And, just like any big city, man, they got problems. They got, crime and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. But once again, we got to get hold of it, man.
Yeah, because we're starting the football season.
Exactly.
People want to enjoy it, and
Yeah.
I mean, we got to do something about the guns, man, with the kids and the kids with the guns, and they need to be held accountable.
Yes,
if they're caught.
yes.
You know what I mean?
And I think they
Black,
did get
white,
caught.
whatever they are.
Yeah, I think they did get caught. They did find a gun somewhere at the scene.
Oh, okay.
So I guess they traced that or whatever.
Right.
But then they were saying something about they knew that it was some teenagers that had on black hoodies and they had smiley faces on them.
Okay.
So and both of them had dreads.
Okay.
So more than likely they probably got that from the cameras in the area.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But man,
And the
it's
thing
crazy.
now, man, where people are wearing masks, that's the scary part, because
true.
you never know, man, because you be thinking, oh, they're wearing a mask for protection, but no, they're wearing a mask to rob you. So
Yeah,
you
I mean, I'm
can't,
laughing, but it's not funny. It's
so
not funny.
so you can't see their identity.
That's true. That's true.
You know,
And like
so
you
they're
said,
using the system
yeah,
to beat it.
To beat it. Exactly. You're right. And it's all, and that's a crook, bro.
Yeah.
A crook. They ain't thinking about no COVID.
No.
He thinking about how I can make some money.
Right.
So
Yeah.
instead of him going into the bank to do the right thing, he going into the bank to rob it.
Right. Or walk into a liquor store with a mask on.
Yeah.
Before you couldn't do that. They'd
Right.
shoot you
Right.
or
Now you really don't know what's going on. You can't just say a guy coming into a store with a mask on.
Right.
It's cool.
Right.
He might be up to no good.
Yeah. Because I saw a guy, I was coming into work one night, I saw a guy with a mask on, and I said, man, it just didn't look right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He didn't look right. He looked like he was up to
Up
something.
to no good, yeah.
You know?
And see, that's your street sense.
Right. Right.
Street sense.
Yeah.
And mine too.
Exactly.
Because
Because I'm like, wait a minute.
yeah.
This
Most
ain't no
people
regular
may not
mask.
think twice about
Right.
it. But me and you like, wait a minute.
Something ain't right about this situation, man.
He ain't thinking about no COVID
He
right
ain't
now.
thinking about nothing like
You
that.
know.
He thinking about how he gonna get paid.
Exactly.
But, man, and so, like again, like we said, here we go again, the same thing: guns, guns, and we haven't really talked about mass shootings lately, but that doesn't mean they're not happening.
Right.
They don't report everything. Now,
No, they don't. They
I
don't.
think they were worried that because it seemed like every day we were getting one, and then you think they just all of a sudden stopped.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
They're just not reporting everything to us.
Yep.
Man,
Yep.
But
You know.
the gun situation is out of control.
It is.
It
It
is.
is. And it seems like to me they don't have an answer for it.
No.
They don't have an answer at all,
No.
man.
And with this Trump and all his stuff going on, and people upset about that. The world is a lot of chaos, man.
And speaking of him, we're gonna change the narrative.
Right.
We went from sports, now we're going to Coke 45, they call him. Anyway.
Yeah.
So he's saying that, it was a guy that stated on CNN News that because of what's going on with him and the Mar-a-Lago thing, if he gets indicted, it's going to be pandemonium. It's going to be rioting in the city. They say they're going to be rioting. Wow. I said, I don't think so.
I don't either.
I don't think so. He can say that. Well, that's just like they're trying to do a scare tactic. That's all.
Right. They're trying to let him. They want him to get off.
Right.
Because they know once he gets indicted and he goes to jail, or
Yep,
he's
that's it.
charged, or he's even found guilty, he's
Yep.
not going to be able to run.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, people going to riot.
Nope.
I don't see people going out in the street and
I don't
rioting.
think so. If that'd be now, it'd be news to me. I'll be like, wow, I didn't think that.
Right.
Because they may have be rioting in certain cities.
Right.
Well, I guess that's the same thing. But maybe even Florida. But I don't think it's going to be a big thing. Like say, for instance, when Martin Luther King died.
Right.
And stuff like that. I don't
Right.
think it's going to happen with him.
Right.
Because.
I mean, they already did their rioting at the White House.
Yeah,
at
there
the
you go.
Capitol building.
January 6th, right?
At the
Wasn't it?
Capitol building. That's right.
That was big enough.
That was their riot.
Wasn't that enough?
Right.
You think?
And it didn't work.
Nope.
It didn't work then.
Nope.
Because they wanted to hurt everybody. They wanted to hurt Pence, the vice president.
Of course. His own party.
Yeah.
So.
And
now they saying they seized everything, okay, and they talking about documents that they talking about top secret documents.
Yeah.
So today I heard that they had a Russian a person from the news was saying that what's the big deal about it? They already seen it anyway. So basically,
Wow.
he already don't turned it over to them. Whatever he going to do. So now people looking at Trump as maybe a spy.
Right.
Was he a spy?
Yeah, all along.
Selling government secrets?
All along.
Yeah, he could have been. But yet, you voted for this person, man.
Yep.
Not me, not you,
Right.
but other people.
Wow.
Yeah. And he definitely had documents that he shouldn't have had.
See.
He should have turned them documents. That shouldn't even left the White House.
Right.
He had them in his own place, his home, a possession. That's not right.
Right. How
Not
was he
right.
going to secure them? He knew what he was doing.
Exactly. He probably sold them already.
Right.
You know, and now he's just probably just said forget it. So now they gonna get them despite the fact.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And they should. They should. And they shouldn't be worried about any riots or anything.
Oh,
They should
no
let people know
repercussions?
we're not. Trump's going to jail.
Yes,
And whoever don't
yes.
like it, they're going to have to deal with it.
Exactly. And if you want to act a fool
Right.
and try to help
We
them
got
all,
something for
yeah,
you.
you going to jail too.
Right.
Because I mean, come on, man. It's enough is enough.
Yeah.
Enough is enough.
It's like turning the country into chaos.
Yeah, it
you
is. It is. And if people don't see that, if the Republican Party don't see that, man, then we in for it.
Yeah.
We in for a rough,
Yeah.
you know, for the next 4 years, regardless
Yeah.
who's in there.
Who's in office?
You know, now, hopefully he's out of the way. Now, who do you think is going to be running for, you know, the Republican side or the Democratic side?
Well, I know they said that Ron DeSantis out of Florida, I think.
Yeah,
is one of the-
Republican, right?
Yeah, he's a Republican. He's one of the top guys. As far as Democrats, I don't know. I don't think, what's her name? The vice president.
Vice President going to run, and Biden, well, he has to run.
Well,
But he didn't say he was going to run, but he has to. I mean,
well,
you know, he did his 4 years. But it's up to him to say, I'm not going to run for the next 4 years, right?
I don't think yet.
And then they'll.
I think they're working on some people, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Grooming
because yeah. And then what's the name too was talking about it. Cheney, Liz Cheney.
Liz Cheney.
Yeah.
For some reason, I like her, man.
Yeah.
For some reason, because she got some fire and she got some pop with her, and,
Yeah.
and she ain't gonna let. And she got some fight.
Yeah.
So you know
she
what?
can't stand Trump.
I know. I vote for.
Yeah.
I vote for her, and I want to see my boy Bernie Sanders back.
Oh, yeah.
Some kind of.
Yeah.
He a little old too.
Yeah,
but,
he's up there.
You know,
but
he got a little problem. Didn't he had a heart attack or something?
I think he did. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but-
I mean, he's probably going to be too old at that point. But
Yeah.
because he's around the same age as he's a little younger than Biden, I think, but not
Right.
much younger.
Yeah.
And you know, so I mean, maybe we do need some young blood, man.
That's
you
true.
know, but we need some people that's going to be committed and to their word. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, Trump is really. The country's really over him, man.
I know.
Well, most of us.
Most
are.
of it, yeah. I'm over him. I don't want to see him again.
Yeah, I don't-
I'm all set with that type of rhetoric,
Yeah.
that type of dictatorship.
Yeah.
And that's what he was trying
That's
to
what he was
convey.
trying to do, yeah.
You know, and it's that's something that we don't need.
No, we don't need
Definitely
that.
don't need. You know, so you don't know anybody. You know anybody for the Democratic side?
No, I haven't really heard. You know, there's probably some of the people that ran in the last, election that went up against.
Yeah,
Biden, but
they'll find somebody like Pete Buttigieg
Yeah.
and people like that.
Beto O'Rourke, those type of guys.
Right,
that ran,
right. Although they kind of like lower on the totem pole,
Right.
but they'll get their time to shine.
And there's some governors out there that may,
What about the governor of Massachusetts?
Baker.
Yeah, Baker.
Yeah.
He might. Well, he'll be on the Republican side.
Right.
You know,
and the Republicans don't really like him too
Right.
much
Yeah, but why though?
because they think he's, too soft.
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, they
and,
think he ain't a stock
They think he's
Republican.
really a Democrat.
Well, hey man, that man got his own views.
Yeah,
and I like him.
independent, yeah.
But but I probably won't vote for him because he's a Republican. But
Right.
as a man and what he stands for, I like him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's done a decent job.
Right, for the
Massachusetts.
state and everything
Yeah.
like that. And I have no quarrels with him.
Yeah.
Now, what about is there any females other than Cheney?
I don't know. Maybe Liz Warren would give it a shot. Who knows, man? Who knows, man?
She got some fire. in
And
her,
there's a
too.
couple of female governors that were there, like was it Christy Todd Whitman? I think she's in his cabinet.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple other ones. Jennifer Granville, I think her
Yeah.
name is. There's some strong women out there too, man. That could do the job easy.
Right.
Well, I mean, not easy because that is not an easy job, but could do the job.
Yeah, qualified.
to
Yep,
do it.
exactly.
Yeah, because that job ain't easy.
No, it's stressful.
Whew.
That's definitely a stressful job.
Yeah.
You know. What about so what's going on with Herschel Walker?
Now he needs to sit down. He really does, man.
does.
He used to
He
be
does.
one of my favorite athletes, man.
Yeah,
But See,
yep.
when people start talking and you really see what they're about, that's
Mm-hmm.
why you got to be careful. Like, remember, a long time ago when Charles Barkley was like, I'm not a role model.
Right.
You know, and people say, well, you know, you're out there, you're black man positive. He said, but I'm not a role model. Because he knew he was doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing, but, you know, wasn't.
Of course.
But
and good that he stood up and said that, because a lot of people not.
Right.
Because, you know, when you consider yourself a role model, you got to walk the walk and talk the talk, man.
Yes.
And, it, you know, people may think it's easy, but it's hard because, I mean, I guess you got good intentions.
Right.
But you never know. You're all human. Everybody's human, man.
Yeah.
And they may slip up and do something that might not be, might not look good in the public eye.
Right.
Especially if you're a big figure. You know, so.
But Herschel, he's in trouble, man. They got all kind of stuff on him.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, mental health issues that were really, really serious. And him, like, they got this woman saying he was beating her. You know, that's... He's pretty much finished.
Yeah, he
man.
got skeletons in the closet.
Yeah, he got too many, man.
And not only that, the way he was talking.
Yeah. I mean, he just didn't. He
didn't fit the bill, man.
They set him up, man.
Exactly.
They set him up and told him, you'd be great, and we'll get behind you, put some money behind you, and they set him up.
Yeah, they knew it. I mean, they probably was like, well, if we get by, that's fine.
Right.
But nah, come on.
No, we could say we put a black guy up. We believe in whatever.
And you know, black votes.
They'll switch the narrative, you know.
Of course, they will.
Yeah, and he, I mean, great, one of the greatest football players ever. One of the greatest running backs ever.
Oh yeah.
But not a great human being.
No, but not a politic.
No,
you're not a politician. Definitely not. And, stay in your lane, Herschel.
Yeah.
Stay in football.
Yeah.
And whatever else you're doing.
Yeah.
You know.
Because.
but you know what I'm gonna do, man? I'm gonna really start digging into some candidates that I can look at and get behind.
And we can kind of review them and see where they stand, and then we can say
just throw a few names out there to see if they may be a good candidate.
Absolutely.
Because now is the time, right?
Yeah, it is.
Now
we need to start looking at them, man. We can't get nobody sneak up on us or let somebody sneak through that. At least without saying something.
Exactly. As long as we got this platform, we're gonna make sure we let everybody know what's going on, and any good candidates out there, and anybody can comment on it with us and let them know and let us know. Hey, they know a few people that may be good for the presidential race or whatever.
Absolutely.
But it's just it's sad, man. It's coming to a head now, but. If we can get this man locked up and they throw away the key, I don't care if it's for I don't care if it's for 2 years. He ain't got to go away for good. Right. Just do some time.
Just sit him down for a minute.
And let him know that he's not above the law.
That's right.
Because you got to cut that type of cat.
You're not a king.
At the neck. Cut him off the neck.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Because if not, you know what he's capable of doing.
Right. So absolutely.
What about I've been surveying a lot of people about Brittany Griner again.
Yeah.
And a lot of people say let her go ahead and do that time, man. They ain't gonna switch nobody out for her own thing. I haven't heard no more about it. You?
I haven't. I know they were talking about those guys that they wanted. They wanted, the guy, the Merchant of Death, and then another guy.
They really want him, a Merchant of Death.
Yeah, and another guy too that was up there. So
it don't add up.
No.
And I, like I said, once again, I'm not bashing her or whatever.
Right. And I don't think it's a race thing either.
No, it's not. It's not. I just think that they may be looking at the big picture.
Yeah.
She made a detrimental mistake.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Right.
They're in a war. You're in Russia.
Yeah.
The laws are different from the United States.
Right.
And you just can't do that.
No.
You can't do that, man. So, blessings, prayers go out to her.
Right.
But this is definitely going to be a lesson learned.
Yeah.
For her family, and anybody else.
Anybody else
trying
traveling.
To do something. Yeah. Yep.
And you think you're going to get over.
No, you're not.
No.
You're not, because they got something for you out there.
Yeah, they do, man.
Especially something like that. So you're dealing with, you going out of the country, you better make sure your bags are clean.
Yes. That's right.
Because they not playing, especially in Russia.
Yeah.
Places like Russia, Singapore, China, places like that, man. Turkey, places like that.
Some of them places they'll kill you, man.
Yes, they will. Yes, they will. They're not playing because just because you're American don't mean you got to pass.
Right.
Because you on that soil.
Right.
So now we can't. We gotta get all this money and raise all this money and stuff like that because nobody's over there to stand up for you over there.
Right.
Yeah,
man. So I just wish the best for her, man. And I hope she, her while she's there, she's able to stay strong. And,
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from my family either.
No.
I haven't heard anything from her family. I haven't
It might
heard
be
anything
working
from
something out in the background. Who knows?
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from the WNBA.
Right.
I guess they just, like you said, it could be something in the background, in the makings, that they don't want. They want to keep hush hush, and then when they bring it out, the last thing I've heard that Dennis Rodman was going over there trying to help her out. Did you hear about that?
And they were saying they didn't want him to go, but hey,
I think he went.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I haven't heard no more about it since they were saying he was going to go.
He said he was going to go.
Yeah, but I haven't heard no more about him. So they might have shut him down.
Right.
Yeah, because when you deal with the government, right, you would say you can do one thing,
right.
but when
they show up to that door,
Mr. Rodman,
yeah,
he ain't gonna listen.
Yeah.
When they say, okay, this is what you need to be doing. This is what we think you need to be doing.
Right.
Stand down.
Right.
Don't go.
Right. And then that's your warning.
Yep. When they walk out of there, it's warning you to get on that plane.
Right.
And
you see what happened.
Yeah, because you get jammed up over there.
Right.
When they do this, right? I'm telling you.
You're on your own, bro.
And as far as I know, I haven't seen anybody beat the government.
No.
You can't sue the government.
No.
I'm yet to see anybody that sued the government and won.
Unlimited resources,
Yes.
unlimited everything.
And not to say that they're crooks,
Right.
or whatever the case may be, but you need to pick somebody else to try to go to take the court.
Yeah, right.
They got, because you're not going to be in good graces.
No. And they can always get you, man.
Yeah, man. This is sick. So getting back to the sports again, are you ready for football?
Oh, man, I can't wait.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Who's your team, man? Who's your favorite team?
Man, I like a lot of teams, man. I don't have a real favorite team. I used to really like Seattle. Mm-hmm. I used to like the Patriots, but I don't like them like I used to.
Okay.
But there's teams that I used to identify with. I really like. Like I used to love the Commanders. I used to love the Skins back in the day with the Hogs and
my man.
Yeah, and Theismann and Big Riggo. And all.
Yep.
I mean, I knew that team, Art Monk and all. I knew. That was a powerful team.
Exactly, back in that day.
And I like what they stood for and the way they played ball. Like, I like the way certain teams play ball and stuff.
Yeah, me too. And of course,
I'm still a Brady fan a little bit. So,
I hear you. Speaking of that guy, he had a little hiatus where he left the team and came back. Yeah. So did you see him on TV?
No.
My girl was like, he looked like he had Botox or had plastic surgery.
Oh.
They said he came back, looked different.
He probably.
So I really didn't look at him like that, but I guess she saw it some kind of way and said he had plastic surgery.
He probably
she
did.
said.
Man.
So I'm like,
I wouldn't doubt it, man.
We were talking about that today. I was like, did he? And I didn't see it.
Right.
But I did see a picture of him, and I'm like, I couldn't tell. I didn't really check it out.
That supermodel wife might have said, "Why don't you go see my people?" And then, So who knows, man? But I think I heard he was looking good. So
what that mean though?
I know,
clean shaven.
Right. But I mean, looking good playing. And
okay.
With that receiver they got from Atlanta.
Yeah, Julio Jones.
Yeah.
I think he really bought in.
Yeah.
Because he really thinks that if he playing with Brady, he gonna get a Super Bowl.
Right.
And he just might.
He might.
He might.
But I mean, he was he's been hurt a lot, but he was a great player, man.
Yeah, for years. I think he's been in the league now. But it got to be over 10 years at least, right?
Close to it.
At least.
So we'll see though.
Yeah, if he's not burnt out or anything like that, he should be good.
Because he's something else, man. So yeah, man, I think it's gonna be a good season, man.
Yeah. I think with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, I think they had some problem with the offensive line. Something was going on with the guys.
Their line
hurt, or whatever. Somebody
like 3 or 4
tired or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's going to be the main. That's going to be a factor.
I think Buffalo's going to be up there.
Yeah, I want to see them now. Yeah. And of course, it's going to be the Chiefs. But overall, I'm looking for the Buffalo Bills to make it to the Super Bowl in the AFC. That's going to be my team, the Buffalo Bills. Now I don't know who's going to be on the NFC.
Who's your quarterback? Wentz, right? Carson Wentz?
Yeah, Carson Wentz. So, I mean, he's been there and done that, but he needs to prove himself to not only himself and everybody else.
I think, man, people don't understand, like, in life with anybody, any man can lose his courage or confidence, not his courage, but his confidence.
Right.
You know what I mean? Somebody can, things can happen and people not believing in you and everything. It affects you. I don't care who you are.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, because he was balling for a while.
Yes.
In Philadelphia, he was on his way to be MVP until he got hurt.
He got hurt.
So he can ball now.
Yep.
Now, if he gets his confidence back, he gets with the right person that can say, you know, that believes in him.
Believe in you. And that's
I
what
think
they
he can
trying to
make
do.
a difference, man.
That's what they're trying to do in DC. Because pretty much they told him that we came for you. We wanted you.
Right.
So that let him know, hey, these guys wanted me, so they must see something in me.
Right.
So hopefully he can get his confidence back.
Yeah.
And so far so good. He's been looking good.
Oh, okay.
You know, whether it's in the preseason or not.
Right.
And I think he's gonna just keep learning, man. Once
Okay,
he keep
good.
learning, and if he can stay healthy.
Yeah.
And just keep it moving and don't lose his confidence and just, you know, show what he can do. And he can shut up all the naysayers and the doubters.
Right.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine, man. Right. We got to do something, man. 'Cause I figure the first game in September, 9th? I think it's a Thursday night.
Yeah.
And the Sunday is the 11th, right?
Yep.
The first, so September 11th.
Yep.
On a Sunday, the Commanders play the Jaguars.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
in Florida.
Okay.
In Jacksonville.
Okay.
So we'll see.
All
man.
right, we'll see, man.
We got to set the tone.
Is my boy? Is he healthy?
Who?
The DN, the one that's just the man.
Oh, Chase Young.
Young, yeah.
They got him on the physically unable to perform list
okay.
for right now. So he's gonna miss an extra, I want to say 3 or 4 weeks. They're trying to make sure he's good and everything like that.
All right.
But they got some other hungry guys ready.
Okay. Maybe next time we could talk about Deshaun Watson.
Yeah.
know?
We'll leave that alone.
Yeah,
but
maybe we can talk about that.
Yep.
Even during the season or something. But
Yeah.
man.
All right, you guys. Anything else, Rich?
Man, I just want to give my son's school a shout out, man.
Go ahead, man.
Catholic
Go ahead.
Memorial Knights. They won the state championship Super Bowl last year. They're trying to repeat.
Oh, really?
So yeah, this football team, Catholic Memorial, they're number one in the state.
Okay.
And then they're still number one in the state. They're playing in Rhode Island, a couple teams in Rhode Island. But
All
then
right.
they got some ballers, man.
Okay,
They got some
congratulations,
serious kids that can ball,
Congratulations,
man. And great coach. So hoping they have a great season.
What's his position?
He plays on the line, and
Okay.
he was playing some defense. But they got so many great kids,
Great
man.
kids.
They move kids where they need them,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, to make sure they got the good people,
Yeah.
people on players on the field.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
but he's playing some on the line right now, guard and tackle. So
Yeah. But I want to give a shout out to my nephew, Quentin Williams. He's a quarterback for the Howard University Bison.
Yes.
In DC.
Yes.
And they had a game down in Alabama.
Alabama. It was tough. It was a tough game, but they
They
balled.
lost. Now I didn't see it, but what was the score? Do you
It
know?
was like 23-13.
Oh, okay.
They balled,
okay.
but they
did?
just
fell short.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So shout out to him, and he's up and coming as well.
Oh, yeah.
Good athlete.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. And I saw him a few times. I saw him when he came up here and played Harvard.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Yeah.
But hopefully with that team, they have some more players. I think he needs some more players around.
Yeah, he does.
But he can play. So you guys remember that name, Quentin Williams. He's the
Yes.
quarterback for the Howard University Bison, Washington, D.C.
All right.
Anything else, brother?
No, that's it, bro.
All right. My man, Rich.
Yes, sir.
Gab with Gab. We out.
We out.
Cut this.